Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I saw one of the news say that an analyst say Nvidia stock will go to $700. So the current stock price is around $500. So I just wondering the reason. So I look into the article. So recently Nvidia announced that it will acquire ARM, which is also a chip and semiconductor company. And this acquisition can enlarge Nvidia's product lines from the computers to the mobile phones. So as the world is upgrading mobile phones to 5G and the ARM chip has covered more than 90% of the market share, this acquisition helped Nvidia to go to the market that it doesn't have before and further enlarge its market share. Because Nvidia already have a big market share in terms of gaming and data center, so this acquisition may be related to antitrust issues and thus probably would be investigated by the regulators. But since there's still like 18 months for this deal to finally go through, I think maybe there are still some changes may happen. So in the long run, I think Nvidia stock can finally go to 700, but that's just a matter of time, like how long it will take. The first reason is Nvidia have a lot of B2B users, like some small startup company, which just maybe have 10 people. They would spend more than $100,000 on Nvidia products. So because their product is very expensive, like the GPUs, that brings very high profit margins and a large amount of free cash flows to the companies. The second reason is that as more and more companies emphasize on AI technology, they would use deep learning to run their data. So Nvidia's GPUs plays an important role. Like previously, it plays important roles in the gaming industry, but nowadays, as the business has shifted to the data center, it's become more and more important for those companies who want to use artificial intelligence to improve their business solutions. However, at the current price, which is more than $500, I think it still be risky to purchase the stock at this price level. But if you are a long-term investor and you don't seek for the short-term returns and you just buy and hold, maybe this current price is okay for you. I think the price is relatively high right now, especially after the news release of the acquisition of ARM. Because currently, I still see the competition for Nvidia and that brings some risk. For example, Google has released the TensorFlow, which is a frame for the AI engineers to run their programs there. It's open source and totally free, so that brings a lot of benefits to those AI developers. And Google also launched its TPU, which is their own version of the chip, and that becomes a competitor of Nvidia. So if the user is very committed to Google's cloud platform, they don't care about which chip at the end they use, whether it's the Nvidia chip or Google chip, because they value more the Google TensorFlow platform. In this case, Nvidia may lose this type of customers. So that's why I think there is still some external competition that can bring rivals to Nvidia. So to sum up, I think Nvidia is the stock that's worth investing in the long term, and I think the stock price can definitely go to $700. It's just a matter of time. So if you are a long-term investor, maybe you can go ahead and buy it now. But if you are short-term investors, maybe you want to wait the price has been corrected and buy it at a cheaper price. So that's some of my thoughts after reading the news about Nvidia. Hope you guys find it interesting, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.